I suppose. Let me put you on my AC compressor. There you go, see? AC compressor makes a great phone stand. I can just do my hair, sit out here with my crane and shit. I don't know, the lighting's alright. It's more just like right on the top of my head, but yeah, I'll be posting a ring gapping video tomorrow, pretty basic one, and then what I'll actually be doing tomorrow is putting the wrist pins and rods onto the pistons. I'll try to do a video of that. It's really simple, so I don't know, like you just put the thing in the thing and then the thing through the thing and then the things on the things. Yeah. But yeah, I do have quite a bit of my beer left. What time is it? 7:19. This side of my hair always curls when I get like slightly damp. It curls right there. I hate it. And if I like hairspray it, it'll curl up under. Oh, it's annoying. And you can see the phone mount. See the phone mount? And you can see people drive by. Y'all missed the barefooted children that ran by earlier, but God, it's like everyone, like people will pass and then they'll like slow down and like back up, and I'm like, please go away. I cannot wait till it's like colder enough that I'm actually like cold and I can like fully shut the garage door and be more worried about like layering up or having a heater, which I don't even know about a heater out here, but like layering up for sure. It'd be nice. Less, what's the word, lewd for you guys, I guess, but I don't know. If y'all have any suggestions for the videos I'm making, let me know. If y'all have any questions, let me know. Yes, snowman. I do hope we get snow again this year, and I really hope that my car's running by my birthday. That would be nice. I feel like I've told myself that every December for the past 3 years. I started this whole thing 3 months into buying the car, and I think I bought it in like early September, and then I blew my head gasket in December, and I was like, I'll have it back up and running, which but it wasn't by my birthday. I don't remember if my birthday had probably already passed by the time my head gasket blew. I don't exactly remember. It was like 2019. So I've had the car for 4 years. Definitely been working on it for at least 3 years, and this is the third time I've rebuilt it. Not an even year in between each time, mind you, but a sweater with the nipples cut out. Only if you pay for the sweater. Do I feel confident in the ring gapping? You know, given the fact that the last time around I didn't even check my oil ring rail gap, I'm wondering, since I bought the same rings, if they were also touching. Could have been part of my smoking problem, maybe. I mean, it's not a compression ring, and obviously my compression issues was due to those 2 cylinders being overboard. So I feel alright about it. Some of the, like, they're definitely not off like a whole lot. Like at max they're maybe an 18 or 19, but I made sure that they weren't less than 17, because that's, you want more versus less. And I made sure that if I went over on the top ring, which I did all my second rings first because they're softer material, and then I moved on to the top rings because they're harder material, and you don't want to be like grinding like crazy on the harder rings and then go to the second rings and use that same mentality, because then you've already done fucked. So I made sure that the top rings, if I went over a little bit, I made sure that the lower rings were also over a little bit, because you don't want, at least what I heard in this one video, you don't want the top ring to have a bigger gap than the lower ring, because then the compression will pass through the top ring and hit the bottom ring essentially, and cause it to flutter was the word he used, which, I mean, that makes sense if you think about it. Like, if it's pushing from the top to the bottom, you want it to be able to go through the top and then escape through the bottom. And they're both supposed to be 17, but it is better. So, like, let's say I went over a little bit on a top ring on accident. I went back and I grabbed my second ring, put it in there, and checked it. And if it was very tight, like close to 17, like tighter than obviously the one I just maybe went over a little on, I would give that one a few more grind file rotations or whatever, just to make sure that it's not tighter than the top ring, if that makes sense. So I'm not going over like a lot. Most of them are definitely 17. A few of them might be 18, and there might be one that's a little on the 19 end of the spectrum. But yeah, I guess in a very long-winded way to answer your question, I do feel confident. I guess. I don't know. It's a toss-up as to whether or not I feel more confident now versus last time. I think I feel a little less confident than last time, because last time I just was kind of like, yay! And I mean, I did more research than the first time when I totally did nothing except for check. I mean, I did check a few of them, but I didn't account for the bore, and so that was a whole ordeal. So I was more confident the second time, being like, oh yeah, I just need to make sure I file them to this spec, instead of like being like, oh, that's good, because it's bored out even more now. But third time around this time, knowing my fuck-ups in the past, I think is what's hurting my confidence this time a little bit. Out of everything, it's the thing I'm probably the most nervous about, would be my ring gapping. But that's because it's the thing that I know the least about, and it's the thing that is the most particular. Like, you know, you really don't want to fuck that up, because it's not a simple fix. It's, you know, take the whole goddamn thing out again kind of deal. Obviously. Look at where we are. So, here. Scoot the bitch closer. There you go. But, I don't know. I was really kind of upset that, you know, there was someone that was going to come by to help me, and I feel confident in their knowledge, and they never responded. Like, they were like, yeah, I'll be there tomorrow at this time. No text, no call, no response since then. Like, I think he did try to call me back. Yeah, he did try to call me back, but it was like after my phone notifications had turned off, like for sleep mode or whatever, and so I didn't get the call. And I tried to call back as soon as I noticed it, which was like an hour later. No answer. Texted, no response. Texted the next morning, called. Nothing since then. So I just had to tell myself I have to do the same thing I've been doing and just push forward and do as much research as I can. There's just a big difference between, when it comes to something called a feeler gauge, keyword feeler, you can watch video after video after video, talk to people all day long about, you know, what is the proper size, but when you have a gap, right? And in that gap, you can fit a good number of sizes if you know, try. So it's very much a matter of being taught in person how to use that tool. And yes, I always prefer that people say no rather than just nothing, because then I can move on. I can try to find help elsewhere instead of still hoping that you're gonna come through, you know? Like, I don't take any offense to, you know, someone being like, oh, I can't make it or whatever, and I mean, that's fine, but I'd rather you tell me that than me like wait. I hear someone approaching. Dog walker. But yeah, I don't know. It's just been a lot of letdowns, and I know that there's a lot of people that could help me, probably. But the thing is with piston rings is, who do you know that's done their own piston rings? Please, like, who do you know? I know one person, maybe two, besides that person that didn't help me. So I guess, okay, all right, 3. But they were either not local or never available. So, you know, it's just, unfortunately, I did not have in-person training and like professional training, or someone that has been trained by a professional to teach me. I know I don't really use YouTube very much. I mostly go by the manual, which I have in like a fucking, it's basically like a binder. Like I printed all this shit out. It's all over here. Just all this shit that I printed out at my old job like years and years ago. So, and that's the, this is the original sheet that came with my pistons. But it's a bit of a mess. You know what? It's my mess, as they say. Or whatever. So, yeah, that kind of explains most of that. The fucking oil pump bolts are like not in the goddamn manual anywhere or online. And instead it's saying that there's some kind of fucking water drain plug bolt supposedly here. There ain't no bolts there. There's nothing. No bolts. The only thing it could be talking about, possibly, is this bolt way over here. Here, I'll show you. Alright, where is it? I'm gonna try to put it in frame. That bolt. You see that bolt? Let me just fucking, this is stupid. Here. Alright. So, on the paper, let me see if I can find it real quick. Right here. On the paper, you'll see this in the video that I posted today. Look at this. This is the oil pump, right? 3 bolts go boom, boom, and boom, which whoever drew this, I don't know what the fuck they were looking at. But this is saying it's like right here. Not over there. Like, yo. What? And there are these 2, like, dowels here that are supposedly to the right of it. You mean this one to the left and below it? Like, what the fuck? Someone was on crack when they drew this. That or it was not this motor, huh? But, so I can't find anywhere in here what torque spec for the bolts, these 3 right here. Boop, boop, boop. Yep, those 3 that attach the oil pump to the motor. Where are they at? Where are they at? Certainly not here. Those are water pump bolts. Other bullshit bolts. But what? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. And I even tried to Google it. I was like 350Z or VQ35DE oil pump bolts. And I found absolutely nothing. So, try to put it back in the fucking air compressor. There we go. AeroPresser's been a great phone mount for me, honestly. Oh, and my nails are about to go. They don't have long for this world. Who wants to guess how much these are? Thankfully, I did not pay for them. I am way too broke for that. A friend kindly offered to pay for nails so I could get them done for like a party I've been planning on going to for several months before I lost my job and all this shit happened. Which that's another story that I kind of told in the other live stream. What do you think I'm drinking, ho? Hell yeah, Angry Orchard. 7:38. God damn, I've really been. My bad, sorry. Hopefully, maybe someday I can like have a decent regular schedule and do stuff like this. But the problem is that I don't just continuously build cars. Like this is a once. Okay, 3. We're on the third time. Okay. This is rare. Let's just say rare. This is a rare occasion that I'm doing this shit. So like after it's done, I can't be making more content like this. It's just, I'm not gonna be doing it. So it's like every time my life situation or the car situation changes, I'm having to like kind of change up my content format. But if you guys have any feedback, oh my god, it's caught on the chair. No, get off my chair! Damn it, Lawsy! Stuck on my fucking chair. What the fuck? How did that happen? Jesus. Okay. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. Oh, sorry for all y'all that are just joining. I'm about to go. I'm on my 3rd or 4th beer. It's not that bad, but I'm done with what I was doing. I keep pushing it out of frame. It got stuck on my chair a moment ago. Hold on. Oh, you can barely see it. Whatever. I don't care. I don't know, I might, as it gets cooler, I might try to do these videos more often. The problem is my phone was fucking overheating when it was like 80 degrees out earlier. It overheated 3 times during my 48-minute live stream. So, and I can't really put any fans in here. Because even if I do, it's gonna be like, well, I don't have any fans. I have a teeny tiny nail fan that like does nothing. I don't even know why I still have it out here. It literally does nothing. But problem A, hot, therefore have to keep garage door open. No fan, therefore have to keep garage door open. And people walk by all the time and be like, "What you doing? Hey, wanna work on my car?" Trying to hit on me or whatever. It's like, go. Like I was telling people, I need like a, like, you know those dividers that are like the rubber dividers that you walk through in like warehouses and shit? But it just says like, please leave me alone. So when I pull the garage up, just have that there. Or like a bead curtain. Something like that. Leave me alone, please. But yeah, we're pretty much done for the night. I'm probably done for the night. Just kidding. I'm not. You can see my wrap. Wrap. I still have to rewrap the whole passenger side of the car, but before I do that, I have to fix the bodywork in the rear. Because the place I moved to last had an underground parking garage that was dark as shit with these like unpainted concrete pillars that were like thick as hell, and the parking spaces were like this, and so I scraped the side of the back backing into a spot. My reverse lights are kind of shit. The reverse turn signal lights look really cool because they're aftermarket. They look really cool, but they're dark as shit. Can't really see much. I really want to put like you know how people want to put the spotlight on the back of their car so it blinds people that have their brights on? I just want it for reversing. So I gotta like roll, and with my tint, I gotta like roll my windows down, and they're not even tinted like that hard, but apparently it's enough. Like, it's funny, like people are like, oh, you know how to work on cars, you can work on my car, right? No, I know how to work on my car. Bitch, I don't know unless you got the same car as I do. I don't know I don't know how the fuck to work on your car. I'd have to do like all this research, and if it's not my car, I don't like, unless you're like a close friend or something, like I don't like putting in all that research. Now if it's like brake pads, all right, yeah, or if it's like something basic, yeah, sure. Diagnosing, not my strong suit. If you know the problem, I can fix it. Like I'm really good at, like I've figured out how to unpin, and I buy new things and repin the connectors instead of splicing them. If you know what the wiring problem is, I can fix it. Or electrical problem. If you know it needs to be replaced, I can replace it. But for the most part, I don't know how to work on other cars. Like, I've had my head shoved up this car's tailpipe for 4 fucking years. I don't know how to work on your car. I don't know how to work on my car. So, I don't know. It's just a very constant thing. Sorry, ADHD, I got distracted by nothing. No one's saying anything, so I'm just kind of rambling. But, it's what it is. I don't know, should I do live streams more often and just talk about my car? Would that interest anyone? I know that people like the driving videos, which I do want to get back to doing, obviously when my car's drivable. But get it, but anyway, all right, I should go. It is 7:47. Oh my god. All right, well, peace out, everybody. I'm gonna go. If you have any feedback or anything you want to tell me, just shoot me a message and I will respond. But other than that, have a good night, everybody.